Close your eyes for a second. Imagine the smell of pine and the sound of a mountain breeze. Today we aren't just studying English, we are escaping to the Highlands. Do you ever feel like life is just a constant juggle of responsibilities? Today we are escaping to the Highlands with Elara. We are going to look at one page of English that will teach you how to describe nature, emotions, and life changes without sounding like a textbook. So without waiting, let's dive into Mountain Home Stories, one English page each day. Let's start off with painting with words. The sun hangs low over the valley, painting the peaks in gold. Let me explain this metaphor. We don't just say the sun is yellow, we say it paints the mountain in a particular color. Now let's get to the key vocabulary part. The first word, scenic. It means having a beautiful scenery or view. Next word is hard won. This is a power adjective. It means the peace that you had to fight or work for. And you all know about the juggling of life. The sentence here, her life a constant juggle of growing responsibilities. Imagine juggling balls. There is work, there is family, there are chores to be done. If you drop one, can you imagine what happens? And if you see this from grammar point of view, you'll notice that there is a contrast between the weight of her schedule versus the weight of her backpack. So there is a metaphorical weight in the stress versus the physical weight in the backpack. Are you currently juggling too many things? Tell me one thing that you'd like to trade for a backpack and a mountain trip. Now, shall we do some deep meanings and phrasal verbs? Look at this line. Life doesn't have to be a straight line to be beautiful. This is the heart of the story. There are some key vocabulary words here. The word winding. You can compare a winding river to a winding road. The spelling as well as the pronunciations are the same. Winding denotes that it turns, twists, meanders, or bends frequently rather than running straight. Now let me give you a fluency tip. Look at the phrase, she's finally exactly where she's supposed to be. You can use it in daily conversation to express contentment. Now finally, my favorite part, let's do the read along. And after this, there's going to be the challenge section, which I know y'all are not going to miss it. Now let's read the whole page together and focus on the rhythm we discussed. One English page each day. The sun hangs low over the valley, painting the peaks in gold as Elara takes a final sip of her tea. This isn't just a scenic stop, it's a moment of hard-won peace. For years, Elara lived by the clock. Her life a constant juggle of growing responsibilities and the heavy expectations of a career that never seemed to sleep. But a month ago, she packed a single leather bag, traded the weight of her schedule for the weight of her pack, and headed for the Highlands. She hasn't just found silence here, she found herself. The winding river below reminds her that life doesn't have to be a straight line to be beautiful. As the cool mountain air hits her face, Elara smiles. She's finally exactly where she's supposed to be. Now I dare you to do the challenge section. Quiz 1. The which word fits challenge. Elara's piece was described as hard won. Which of these best describes something that is hard won? Option A. Something you found by accident on the ground. Option B. Something you achieved after a lot of effort and struggle. Or option C. Something that was given to you as a birthday gift. Well, if you choose B, give yourself a high five. If you choose C, well, I want to know who is giving out free peas for birthdays because I need their number. Yes, so the answer for this quiz is B. It wasn't easy for Elara to live her old life. She had to work hard to find this piece. Getting on to quiz 2, the metaphor matchup. The story says, life doesn't have to be a straight line to be beautiful. What does the winding river represent in Elara's life? Option A, that her life is messy and she is lost. Option B, that she should have stayed in the city. Option C, that life can have many turns and changes, and that's okay. And the answer is C. Life isn't a highway. It's more like a mountain trail with a few unexpected goats in the way. If your life feels a bit winding right now, don't worry. You're just in your cinematic river era. So the answer is option C. Just like the river, a life with many twists and turns can still lead to a beautiful place. Let's get on to quiz 3, the Eagle Eye vocabulary test. It's a quick fire round to keep the energy up. Only one of them appeared in the text to describe the mountains. Can you spot it? Number 1, gigantic. Number 2, scenic. Number 3, snowy. Yes, it was scenic. If you said gigantic, you aren't wrong. Those mountains are huge, but Elara was too busy sipping her tea to use a big word. She went for the classic scenic instead. 10 points to Gryffindor if you got that right. Here I would like to give you a bonus tip. Scenic is the perfect word to use for a view that looks like a beautiful picture. That's it for today's page. If you got 3 out of 3, you're officially a Highlands scholar. If you got 0 out of 3, well, you clearly just came here for the mountain views and the tea. And honestly, I respect that. Don't let your English journey be a straight line. Make it interesting. Click and subscribe to Mountain Home Stories and ring the bell so you don't miss the next page. I'm building a library of stories here, and there's always a seat on the bench for you. One new English page every single day. No stress, just stories. See you in the next valley